When we build simple AI workflows, we often rely on sequential prompt chaining. Step 1, then step 2, then step 3. This works great when the task is predictable and the path never changes. But our real world environments are rarely that clean. User asks unexpected questions, data may be incomplete, and the system might need to respond differently depending on what just happened. That's where routing becomes essential. It gives an agent the ability to break out of a fixed linear script and behave more like an adaptive problem solver. So, routing is essentially the agent's choice making layer. Instead of blindly following the next step in a sequence, the agent evaluates the current situation and chooses what to do next. Think of it like a smart traffic controller. The agent looks at the signals it receives and then identifies the best path to follow. Routing works by dynamically analyzing several inputs before choosing the next action. It looks at the environment, what state the system is in right now. It considers the user input, what the user just asked, what they want, or how they are interacting. And it checks the prior outcomes. Did the last tool call succeed? Did the model understand the query correctly? And by combining all of this, the agent can select the most appropriate tool, prompt, or subroutine to run next. As a result, we get an agent that is much more flexible and context aware. Instead of following a rigid script like a flowchart, the system adapts in real time. It becomes capable of handling unexpected scenarios, recovering from errors, and delivering far more reliable results. At the core of routing is the evaluation mechanism, the choice making engine. This mechanism continuously monitors what's happening and then chooses where the workflow should go next. It's the heart of adaptive agentic system, making sure the agent not only performs tasks but understands when to change the direction. Can be done in many different ways, depending on how much control, accuracy, or flexibility we want the agent to have. Each technique gives the agent a different method for deciding what to do next. We'll start with one of the most intuitive approaches, LLM-based routing. In LLM-based routing, we rely directly on the language model to make the choice. The model is given a specially crafted prompt that asks it to look at users' input and classify it, usually into predefined categories or upcoming actions. For example, the model analyzes the message and outputs something like order status, payment issue, or technical support. That single classification result becomes the signal that tells the agent which branch or workflow to follow. The strength of this approach is that it taps into the LLM's natural language understanding. Because LLMs are incredibly good at interpreting subtle meaning, tone, and context, they can make flexible and nuanced routing choices even when user input is unclear or messy. This makes LLM based routing especially useful when the system needs to handle wide variations in how users express themselves. And the biggest advantage here is adaptability. Since the LLM can understand language in a very human like way, it can classify inputs that don't fit neatly into rigid patterns. So, even if a user phrases their request in an unexpected or informal way, the model can still figure out what they mean and select the right path forward. Another powerful technique is embedding based routing. Here, instead of directly classifying the input with an LLM, we convert the user's query into an embedding, basically a numerical vector that captures the meaning of the text. We also maintain a set of predefined embeddings that represent different possible routes or tasks. Once we have the input embedding, we compare it to the stored route embeddings. Whichever route has the closest semantic match, meaning it sits near in the vector space, is selected as the next step for the agent. This makes routing more mathematical and precise because the choice is based on similarity score rather than just words or pattern. The real strength of this approach is that it captures meaning, not just surface level keywords. Even if the user talks about a problem using completely different vocabulary, the embedding still represents the underlying intent. So, the agent can correctly route queries that traditional keyword based systems would misunderstand. The biggest advantage of embedding based routing is its semantic intelligence. It enables the agent to choose routes based on deeper conceptual similarity, making it far more robust to variations in phrasing or language style. Next, we have rule-based routing, which is the most traditional and straightforward method. In this approach, we define explicit rules, usually simple if-else statements, regex patterns, or keyword triggers that determine where a query should go. The agent checks the incoming input against these rules, and whichever rule matches first chooses the next action. For example, if a message contains the word refund, the system might automatically route it to a payment related workflow. Or if a query matches a specific structure like reset my password, the agent jumps straight into the account recovery module. It's direct, predictable, and easy to understand. The major advantage of rule based routing is speed. There's no ambiguity. The same input will always produce the same routed outcome. This makes it ideal for critical systems where consistent behavior matters. But the trade-off is flexibility. Rule-based routing struggles with nuanced, ambiguous, or completely new types of input. If the user phrases the request differently or uses slang, the rules may fail. So, while it's great for well-defined patterns, it's not good enough on its own for complex, real-world scenarios. Finally, the last technique is ML model based routing, which takes routing to a more specialized and data driven level. Instead of relying on handcrafted rules or simple similarity checks, we train a dedicated model on labeled examples of queries and their correct routes. Here, the routing logic is learned directly from data. As the model trains, it internalizes pattern in how different type of input should be classified. These learned patterns get encoded into the model's weights, which means the system can make highly optimized routing choices at runtime, not because someone wrote explicit rule, but because the model learned the identification or variations on its own. This approach is especially powerful when routing needs to be extremely accurate or when the domain has very specific categories. Since the model is trained on real examples, it develops a fine-grained understanding of what belongs where, even where the user inputs are varied or complex. And what's even more interesting is that LLMs can support this type of technique by generating synthetic training data. If we don't have enough labeled examples for each route, we can ask an LLM to create variations of queries, expanding the dataset and strengthening the routing model. This dramatically reduces the effort needed to build a high quality classifier. Is not just something that happens once at the beginning of a workflow. In well-designed AI agents, routing can be applied at multiple stages, making the entire system more adaptive and intelligent. We'll look at where these routing choices typically come into play. First, at the start, where we classify the primary task. So, at the very beginning of an interaction, routing helps the agent understand what the user's main request actually is. This is where the agent identifies the high level task, whether the user wants to check an order, or troubleshoot a problem, or summarize a document, or something else. A good initial routing steps sets the entire workflow on the right path. The second is the mid process, where the agent chooses the next action. So routing can also happen midway through a workflow. As the agent makes progress, new information might appear. A tool call may fail, the user may add extra details, or a previous step may uncover new requirements. So, mid process routing allows the agent to reassess the situation and choose the most appropriate next move rather than sticking to a rigid sequence. And finally, routing often happens inside subroutine themselves. And when an agent has multiple tools available, like document parsers, search functions, image analyzers, or API callers, it needs a mechanism to pick the best one for the specific context. Tool level routing ensures that the agent uses the right capability at the right moment. So, routing isn't just one time choice, it's a continuous strategy that keeps the agent aligned with the user's need and the evolving state of the task. To actually implement routing in a clean, maintainable way, we rely on frameworks that help structure all this conditional logic. Instead of writing everything from scratch, these tools gives us a clear architecture for building adaptive, state-aware agent workflows. First is LangChain. LangChain offers modular components that makes it easy to plug in LLM-based, rule-based, or tool-based routing. It's great for teams that want to quickly experiment with different routing strategies without reinventing the whole pipeline. The next is a lang graph. LangGraph is particularly powerful when routing choices depend on accumulated state. Its graph-based architecture means we can define nodes, edges, and transitions that reflect how the system evolves over time. This makes it ideal for complex agents, ones that need memory, iterative reasoning, or branching behaviors that adapt as the interaction unfolds. And tools like Google's ADK bring structured agent development into enterprise workflows. It provides a systematic way to define conditional execution, tools integration, and state transitions, all managed within a robust framework designed for large scale AI agents. So, when we incorporate routing into our agents, we move beyond simple rigid pipelines. We're no longer tied to a step by step script that treats every input in the same way. Instead, the agent now becomes adaptive, capable of responding intelligently to different situations, adjusting its path mid process, and making context aware choices. This not only improves the accuracy and user satisfaction but also makes the entire system more resilient to unexpected or ambiguous inputs. In short, routing transforms agents from linear automations into dynamic choice makers, and that unlocks a completely new level of capability. In real-world agentic systems, the input we receive are incredibly diverse. Users phrase different things differently, tasks vary in complexity, and unexpected situations appear all the time. A single linear workflow simply can't handle that level of variability. So when an agent follows a fixed sequential process, like step 1, step 2, step 3, like I said earlier, it has no ability to make choices based on what's actually happening. There's no room for context, no evaluation of user input, and no mechanism to redirect the workflows when the situation changes. So without a choice making layer, the system becomes rigid and non-adaptive. It can't select the right tool, it can't branch into the correct sub process, and it can't react intelligently when new information arrives. Essentially, it behaves like a static script and not an intelligent agent. So, the routing pattern provides a standardized way to overcome this problem. By adding conditional logic into the agent's operational framework, we give the system the ability to choose the right path at the right time. This pattern allows the agent to evaluate the context, assess the user's intent, and decide which tool, workflow, or subroutines should be executed next. It transforms a rigid pipeline into a flexible adaptive system that can handle the wide variety of inputs and states required in real agentic applications. So at the end, routing is a simple but powerful function. The agent begins by analyzing the incoming query. It tries to understand the user's intent, the nature of the request, and any contextual clues hidden in the message. And once the intent is identified, the agent doesn't just follow a predetermined script. Instead, it dynamically chooses where the workflow should go next. It chooses the most appropriate tools, functions, or specialized sub-agent, whatever is best suitable to handle the request at that moment. This completely changes how the agent behaves. Instead of executing a rigid, one size fits all sequence, the workflow now becomes flexible, intelligent, and context aware. And with routing in place, the agent can select the best possible action for each situation. It reacts to the user, adapts to new information, and chooses the optimal path forward, all in real time. Routing becomes absolutely essential in applications that must triage or classify incoming requests. Take a customer support bot, for example. It needs to instantly distinguish whether the user is asking about a sales inquiry, a technical issue, or an account related problem. And without routing, the agent would treat all these requests in the same way, leading to confusion and poor results. By applying routing at the right moments, we give the agent the intelligence to respond appropriately, efficiently, and contextually, turning scattered inputs into structured, meaningful actions. So this is all for this video. Thank you.